Hi everyone. So today we are going to just learn about continuous integration and continuous delivery. It's a very broad topic. So we'll do it step by step, and in couple of videos we will be getting to know about how continuous integration and delivery basically works. So today and this all these sessions we will doing all those practicals. There will be a less theoretical thing, and we will be doing a practical only. So as you can see here, I have written this class one. Today what we are going to learn about is about the Jenkins installation and what are the various ways we can install it, and we'll learn about this how to create this first user and all, and how what all the relevant plugins which are required at first time when we install the Jenkins. So to first what we need to do is we need to get the Jenkins war file. So what you have to do, you have to download this Jenkins war file or whatever Jenkins, so various types of ways of installation we can do it. So let's go to the Jenkins portal, and as you can see here, downloading Jenkins is written here. So Jenkins is distributed as in so many forms. There is a war file, you can use it, you can download it, and you can run in any of the container like Glassfish, Apache Tomcat. You can run it, or if you can get a Docker image, and then you can mount in your Docker desktop, and you can start using Jenkins. And Ubuntu version is also there, CentOS, Windows, there will be MSI file. You can download this MSI file and start downloading and start installing. So those there are different types of this one. So always go for this LTS version. Don't go for this latest version, because this might be not stable. LTS is basically a latest stable version. So now for the sake of this video, I have already downloaded this. So I'm going with this WAV file. Okay. So for this video, initial video, first class, what we will be going to do is we will just get to know this how to run a Jenkins through a WAR file. So as you can see here, this is my Jenkins folder. So you can see a Jenkins WAR file is there. I can show you running in the Tomcat also, but today we will be running it very quickly through a command line. So to run this Jenkins WAR file, as we know that this Jenkins is built upon the Java technology. So what we need is we need to get the Java version also installed in these versions. Any version greater than 7 would be fine. So you can just download the JDK and install it in your machine. So there is a Microsoft site, docs.microsoft.com, Java Open JDK / download. Here you can see it is providing so many JDKs, open JDKs, which you can just have a look and you can download based on your requirement. If you are using a Linux machine or Windows, Mac, you can download everything. So I have downloaded this version, MSI version of this one. So I already installed this JDK. So once if I install this JDK, what it will do, it will create here in C drive, in my program files, there is a Microsoft folder. You can see this JDK 11 is installed in this my machine. Now next step, what you have to do, you have to set the environment variable also, so that it will be accessible everywhere. So for that I have set a system variable, and I have to give this till this path, hotspot path, which you have seen this Microsoft, this till this path I have set as a Java underscore home. Okay. So once you set this path, bin is already set. So you can see here Java home, which is set this path, and there is a path variable here. In this path variable, there is a bin. Till bin we need to set in the path variable so that it will be accessible from everywhere. Now I will close this system properties. Now I will just navigate to that folder where war file is there. Now I will try to run this command line, or I can run a PowerShell also as an administrative mode. So very simple and easiest way to start a Jenkins is Java my -jar space -jar and Jenkins. Currently I am in the wrong folder. Let me go back. Yeah, so Java -jar paste jenkins.var file. Now I'll press enter. Now you will see it is going to start a server. So now server is started. Okay. So I will go to the browser. I will navigate to this localhost 8080. So you can see now it is giving a message that please wait while Jenkins is getting ready to work. So we need to just now see, now Jenkins has started, and here this is the initial user, because now which user I will log in, right? So what Jenkins does is it creates an initial admin password and it placed in this my user file inside this secrets folder. Okay, and you can get this detail also in this command line also. You can see here also it has, this may also found at this one in this file. So now I will quickly go to this location and open this file. What is it there in that? Sorry, I will open a run. I will paste this C user India /jenkins/secret. I will go into this folder. I will remove these double quotes. Yeah, so it is showing here initial admin password. So I will open this in Notepad. So this is my initial admin password here. I will just copy this and paste here. This is just for one time use. Now see, next it is suggesting install suggested plugins, or you can select plugins to install. So I will just prefer this install